It is a cold, lonely stretch of road in British Columbia, Canada. Highway 16, a ribbon of asphalt that winds through endless forests and small, isolated towns. For decades, this road has been given a haunting name, the Highway of Tears. Since the late 1960s, young women, many of them Indigenous, have vanished or been found murdered along this desolate highway. Their stories are heartbreaking. Their families left with decades of unanswered questions. One of the earliest known cases is Gloria Moody. In October 1969, 26-year-old Gloria left a bar with friends in Williams Lake. She never made it home. The next morning, her body was discovered in the woods just off the road. She was the first known victim, but tragically not the last. Over the years, more and more young women disappeared. Some were hitchhiking, trying to reach family or work in nearby towns. Others were last seen walking along the shoulder of the highway, hoping for a ride. Many came from Indigenous communities where poverty, lack of public transportation, and systemic neglect left them vulnerable. One case that shook Canada was the disappearance of Ramona Wilson in 1994. Just 16 years old, she left her home in Smithers, hoping to meet friends. Her family reported her missing, but her body wasn't discovered until nearly a year later in a wooded area near the airport. Her murder remains unsolved. Another haunting story is that of Nicole Hoare, a 25-year-old tree planter from Alberta. In June 2002, Nicole set out on Highway 16, planning to hitchhike to visit a friend in Smithers. She was never seen again. Despite massive searches and media attention, no trace of her has ever been found. Nicole's case brought national and international awareness to the Highway of Tears, shining a light on the dozens of Indigenous women who had gone missing before her. Families of victims have fought tirelessly for justice. Mothers, fathers, sisters, and brothers are still along that highway holding signs, begging for answers. Many of them say the police and government failed their daughters, that their cases weren't taken seriously because of who they were, young, poor, and Indigenous. Investigators believe that some of the cases may be linked to serial killers, while others are crimes of opportunity committed by strangers or even people known to the victims. In 2010, a man named Cody Leijbokoff was convicted of murdering 4 young women in British Columbia. Police have looked into possible connections with Highway of Tears victims, but many cases remain unsolved. The tragedy of the Highway of Tears is not just about the crimes. It's about the silence that followed. For decades, Indigenous communities cried out for help, but their voices went unheard. In recent years, calls for justice have led to new initiatives, such as more funding for public transportation along the highway and greater efforts to investigate the disappearances. Still, for many families, the pain lingers. They remember the laughter, the dreams, and the lives of daughters who never came home. The Highway of Tears remains not just a place on the map, but a chilling symbol of injustice and loss. As night falls on Highway 16, the road stretches endlessly into the darkness. For those who travel it, the ghosts of the missing remain. And for the families who wait for answers, the question still echoes. Who is responsible for the Highway of Tears? Please subscribe for more true crime stories.